At the second annual Guardian Women Festival in Lagos, women were urged to stop procrastinating and take bold steps toward turning their dreams into reality. The event's message was clear: embrace technology, invest wisely, and focus on personal and professional growth. Speakers highlighted the importance of expanding businesses, improving financial literacy, and investing for the future, while also discussing key topics around care and well-being to empower women in an ever-changing world. Our correspondent, Esther Omelo, brings us the details.
This is the Guardian Women Festival, an annual event that brings together captains of industry, entrepreneurs, women from all walks of life to learn and network. The 2025 Guardian Women Festival was with the theme, Women Mean Business.
So this year I saw the theme for International Women's Month and Day was Accelerating Action. But I thought, you know what does that mean? It's not enough, so I wanted to have a bigger theme to boost that meaning. So Women Mean Business.
The event started with opening remarks and keynote speeches. Speaking on the topic, No Limits, Technology as a Force of Inclusion and Innovation, the speaker harped on the need for individuals to take good advantage of technology and scale their business.
They need to be open-minded and also access the available resources that is open to them. Technology does not respect whether you are a woman, gender at all. So you need to access the technology. Use the technology to develop and scale up your business rapidly. It's available, just use it.
The first panel session was on the topic, the business of financing and investments, with the emphasis on individuals to explore investment opportunities while ensuring proper research.
Financial awareness. You can't utilize solutions you are not aware of. And even if you know those solutions, you need to understand the terms and conditions around those solutions. You need to know how to use them, and when returns come from those solutions you have access to and you engage with, you also need to know about others that are available and then utilize them. You need to keep on learning. You need to unlearn, you need to learn, you need to relearn.
Okay, so I call it the 3 C's of value. The first is value creation, because that's what you need to do. You need to create some sort of value for you to be able to get anything in the first place. So either if it's your business, even if it's at work, in your career, you being able to add value and bring value to that to the table. It's something, and it obviously translate into your day-to-day activities, what you're required or expected to do, going over and beyond, going the extra mile to get work done, and doing things that will add on to whatever it is that you've been asked to do.
The conversation wasn't just about tech. The conversation on care, well-being and support system was also brought to the fore.
2 ways, really. One would be to set up a childcare implant. And when I say childcare implant, that would be what is popularly known as an office creche, where you actually, set up a space, a daycare center within your office complex, catering to children from perhaps 3 months up to age 2. Those critical years where moms really need childcare, right? That childcare support. The other would be to give them, childcare allowances, or pay for slots in vetted childcare centers that are accessible or in close proximity to their offices.
I mean, I can write a book, and I probably would write a book about women supporting women, and me championing that narrative, because that's my experience. I've lived 2 lives. I've lived a life in finance and I've lived a life in fashion. And in both times, I can give examples of women, from the first woman, Efun, who when I was an entry trainee in Access Bank, who showed me how to dress, to be able to sit in bigger rooms, to people who, have put me up for positions, even in fashion, introduced me to people who would help me change the game in my business, who will patronize me. Also to women who root for me, who sit up at night, help me reviewing presentations to be able to pitch for funding, to women who call me to say, if there's an opportunity, I talk to DWL, apply for it, I think you're going to be good for it. I'm a poster child of that. And to allude to that, it's not just, I've given an example of what people have done for me. What am I doing for women?
Across several sectors, women are changing the narrative. And the Guardian Women Festival is another event that creates platform for women to share their stories, learn and grow. Estelle Mello, Rapid TV, Lagos.